artistic design.
I'll make you one.
Oh shit. All right, so not got the usual intro this week because I forgot that straight away. But what's happening Fight Week Show, people? As you can probably tell, we're down on Ola and a Will this week. So Leroy, who's usually backstage producing some of you might know, he's getting involved this week. He probably won't be back. We don't let him out in public too often. He doesn't do too well in daylight, or he's got some problems.
Or with strangers.
He is the stranger. That's the problem. But joining us this week, we've got CFC OG, also known as Naz. How are you getting on, mate?
We got man. Blessed, man. Looking forward to this last week.
And yeah. I mean, listen, for us, it's too late now, mate. We're in the losers club regardless. We just have to sort of try and go.
No, I was going to forget to submit his picks.
No, he's got them. They're in the chat. We've got them.
Oh,
no,
we've got all those picks as well.
They need to have pictures of the fighters and has to type in everything and let's just find some kind of technicality.
I'm sure we'll get on board with that. So also joining us, we've got the Rambling Dad podcast, or maybe know them as McDane.
What's happening?
How's your week going?
Yeah, it's been good, mate. Just working away. Christmas in retail, fucking brutal as always, but we're getting there. Only 1 week to go, folks.
Yep. So, first question I'm going to ask you all. This is a big week of fights. UFC 296. It's sort of, I don't know, it feels like a good way to cap off the year. So, what fight on this card is your one you're looking forward to most?
Well, before we get to that, commiserations to Joffy.
Yeah, man.
Friend of the show, Joffy, made the trip over to Paris to fight. Didn't go his way, but he'll bounce back. He's surrounded by a good team, and still got the full support.
He never got going. He just couldn't get going. Old mate, big fella, just stayed on top of him. Unfortunately,
yeah. I mean, still got the full support at the Fight Week show though, and confident he'll bounce back in his next fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With that being said, though, we'll start with maybe the Rambling Dad this time.
Hey.
What fight in the card is the one that you're looking forward to most?
Pantoja Royval is going to be an absolute banger in it. I mean,
it's going to be 5 rounds.
Crap, mate. I can't wait to see that fight.
I think that's probably going to be the easiest fight of the night pick for everybody, no?
Stop giving my picks away.
I
know, yeah.
But the thing is, it does, when you look at it on paper, feel like the closest matchup. You know, the one that it could go either way and you wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I think their first fight was a second round rear naked choke from Pantoja.
Yeah. But Royval's bounced back, man. I think he's got 2 in a row now since then, and he's looking sharp as ever. So I don't see it.
Well,
I don't see it happening
this time. Yeah, definitely the bookies aren't treating it like one guy already finished the other one.
Yeah.
They're predicting a much closer fight. So for you, Leroy, what's your fight you're looking forward to most?
Oh man, diehard Tony Ferguson all the way. I'm prepared to be pretty hurt. I'm prepared. It's happened 6 times in a row. Okay, I'm used to it, but I'm going down swinging.
At this point, it's just you and like 3 other fucking bones hanging onto the back of this cart. Because, I mean, everybody, I'm pretty sure, has been a tad worried about this whole David Goggins thing. For anybody that doesn't know, David Goggins is a sort of lunatic fitness expert, ex-Marine that does motivational sort of stuff on YouTube.
SEAL, isn't he?
We've been watching David Goggins videos all week.
The most pull-ups.
But Tony's now asked for Goggins to be the guy that corners him. He really seemed all in on this whole break yourself system that Goggins presents. How's everybody feeling about that? Is that making them worried for Tony?
I was all in on him doing the Goggins thing just because, like, fuck it, why not? Like, Tony's got that mental, but having Goggins in his corner just seems like a random choice. Like, maybe for that, maybe he is struggling mentally, and that's the issue.
That's what I think it is. Obviously, Paddy came out and he was like, "Oh, he should be training. He should be practicing his jiu-jitsu, he's striking or whatever." Why? He's been fighting for how fucking long? He doesn't need to. You know what I mean? That's all just built into his system now. He could kick somebody's ass in his sleep if he tried to. You know what I mean? Like, so I think it is the mental side of it, innit? You know what I mean? Like, he's on the 6 fight skid. He's like, right, he's going downhill. He's coming of that age now where it's like time to retire, mate. You know what I mean? Was he 40?
He's 30. He'll be 40 outside of next year.
Right. Okay.
He looks 50 though. Like, if
Yeah,
we're being honest,
he's aged, since that Gaethje fight, he's aged loads, and that's what it seems to be like. It's
Well, his hairline's further up than mine is.
Jesus Christ, Twin Peaks over there. Fuck me.
fuck it. If we're ever looking for a Dracula, mate, you're right up there with the candidates.
Oh yeah, fucking hell.
I even got the grade to match, eh?
Yeah.
So, Naz, what about you? What you saying to the whole
Nah,
Tony and Goggins thing?
Shavkat. Oh,
Shavkat and the Tony.
Rob, honestly, if Goggins pulls this off, he's gonna look like a genius, right? But when it doesn't
That's
work,
the interesting
Tony
part.
show.
If Tony comes out and looks better than ever, we've
That'd be
entered a new
crazy.
era. I don't know where MMA goes from there then.
Oh, we lost Leroy again.
You were saying, Naz, the Shavkat fight, is that the one you're looking forward to most?
He said my name pronounced Shavkat. It's like the German VW, like the V for the W. So Shavkat Rachmanov. And honestly, like from what I've been hearing from his training partners, like mainly Brandon Allen, this bro is on another level. Like they're pretty confident he could challenge for the middleweight, like top 5 mid belt. Like I just feel bad for out of everyone, Wonder Boy. But then again, if Wonder Boy wins this, he can even get a title shot. Like, well, not with Bilal Muhammad weighing in, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like this is that big of a fight, man.
For me, this fight on paper very much looks like Shavkat's to lose. But if anybody's tricky enough and sneaky enough to catch him, it's Wonder Boy. So yeah. With that being said, should we get into the picks?
Yeah, man. Should we do a little roundup of the chat? Shout out to the people that are in there.
Yeah, big up, man.
Yep. So far we've had a Afghan C4 basically asking if Ola's won the comp.
Not to the flat lady thing.
Barring a miracle, yes, Ola's won the competition. If Ola loses every fight, and I think I maybe win every fight and every bonus, maybe I win it.
Yeah. I don't even think he needs to lose every fight, but he can't get any bonuses. You need to get all of yours, right? And the bonuses if you want to pull it off.
It's a shame. My last 3 weeks, because Leroy's been doing percentages and stuff. I don't know. I guess he likes doing maths for fun. And I've been hitting it like 78% with bonuses and stuff. It's just there was a couple of weeks there where I got like fucking 2 picks right, trying to pick underdogs. It's next year I've got a better strategy. I'm sure Naz will as well.
Well, we will, but at the same time, you're going to be forced to pick 3 underdogs anyway.
Yep. As far as Will goes, for anybody that's still curious, he went on strike a couple of weeks ago through sheer saltiness. So until next year, I think we'll just have to sort of sit here and laugh at him. Ola, on the other hand, is not salty, of course, because he won. He's away doing like some kind of good deeds, helping people out. So we can't be too mad at that.
Ola's best of men.
Yep, very much so. So let me grab the card for everybody. All right, so our first fight, Shamil Gassiev versus Martin Boudet. The fight's at heavyweight. Gassiev's 11-0 with Boudet at 13-1. It looks like I've got 2 jobs tonight. So Boudet is 8-11 favourite, but Gassiev at 11-10. We'll start off with Naz for this one.
Right, they ripped my boy Shamil off. He's an underdog.
No, yeah, actually, Shamil is underdog.
Yeah, I got my first underdog already. I'm going for my brother, man. He was smash.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They on a 12-fight win streak, but cool.
Yeah, I think
Boudet has 1 loss. That's not that biggie.
Yeah, but Bidet's, I think his physique's fooling a lot of people. To be fair, I've been seeing memes going about all day about like before he came to the UFC, he was just jacked and looked in great shape, and then as soon as he got here, he sort of went a bit pear-shaped.
You
Strange
saw
one.
that. What's that?
So Naz has got his first underdog. What about you, McDane?
I'm gonna go with Bidet. Bidet.
Leroy, we'll let
I
you make
prefer
some
to
picks
sit in
this
the
week.
southern way.
I think it's hard to
Well.
pick against Bidet at this point. Shamil's. I mean, on paper, he looks like he should win this, but I don't know. Bidet's just got the more experience. This one's a pick 'em, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think you're right. Gassiev's more of an unknown entity. You know, he's
fighting
sort of
less competition.
yeah. With that being said, though, I think I'm going to take him as well, just because as far as underdogs go, I think he's one of the underdogs with a better chance. I think a lot of these fights are very black and white for me this week. But this one, it's pretty close. All right, so on our next one, the next fight is Andre Fili versus Lucas Almeida. That fight is at 145 pounds. Fili is 22-10 with Almeida at 14-2. Fili is the 10-17 favourite and Almeida 7-5 underdog. This time we'll start with McDane. Who you got in this one?
I'm going with Andre Touchy-Feely, bro. Can't not go with Andre Touchy-Feely on this one. His tattoos, he's slick.
Touchy-feely.
Touchy-Feely. Obviously, coming off that loss against
Stop saying it. Stop saying it.
He's got something to prove. But stop saying what Touchy-Feely.
That's his Instagram, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's his nickname. That's actually his fucking nickname. Is Touchy, innit?
Yeah,
I don't like his name, man. He took her that. I'm going
Sabatini just submitted Almeida as well. So yeah, I'm going Andre Touchy-Feely.
What about you,
shit,
Leroy?
I'm doing the same, but I just like Andre Fili. I think he's a badass.
I think he's been around for a long time after coming off the Ultimate Fighter, and he's got a very win one, lose one record.
Yeah,
but he's always fighting top 15 every fight, and he's always competitive.
He's always competitive. It's just honestly, you're exactly right. It just depends on who turns up on the night. The guy who's ready to show down, or the guy who's just turning up for the paycheck. By the sounds of things, by the looks of things, rather.
Basically, is Touchy going to show up? Was Feely going to show up? And I think he's built up. Is
that not the same thing? Touchy and Feely. Yeah, I mean, it's using the same sense.
If you do the touching, you're patching them up, innit? If you're getting felt, like it's not. Ask any guy, it's not nice getting felt. So
You've just not been felt right, mate.
That's why you're banned from all the clubs in Scotland.
Hey,
Afghan, you are 100% right when you say F Will. And I've just realised I missed a massive trick here, not saying that Leroy was actually Ola doing whiteface.
That's a good one.
You know, you can't win them all, but I really missed the boat there.
I'm black from the waist down.
Ask the missus.
He just means he wears his pants low.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Moving on to our next fight.
Wait, so everyone chose Andre Fili?
No, I'm going for Almeida, second underdog, man. Down with Fili.
You're getting Almeida. I like it.
You're just getting your underdogs out of the way nice and early. That's all you're doing, isn't it? So you can focus on the favourites going into the main card.
Like Fili. I don't like this touchy guy. He's not an alpha male, he's a beta male. I don't know why he's even there.
As you can see, Ola went with Andre Fili as well.
Oh.
Okay. Snake.
Yep. So what's our next fight? We've got good. Tagir Ulanbekov versus Cody Durden. That wasn't bad, right?
That was good.
That fight's at flyweight. Ulanbekov at 14-2 with Durden at 16-4-1. The favourite in this one is Ulanbekov at 10-17 with Durden at 7-5. This time we'll get Leroy's completely and utterly pointless pick out the way. Leroy,
Mine's an easy one. Cody Durden.
taking underdog.
Underdog on a 4-fight win streak.
Well, I don't disagree. I'm in the same spot as Leroy here. I think Durden's just the more proven entity. I don't think he's done a whole lot wrong. He obviously ran into Mokaev, who at this point, like when you start looking at his competition and who he's beat and how he's beat them, he's looking like a pretty much certain world champion. Like even Tim Elliott, he still looked good in his last fight. Mokaev didn't have that much trouble. So yeah, I'm with Cody Durden on that one as well. What about you, McDane?
Same, mate. Cody Durden all the way. First on the card of the night as well.
4 underdogs.
Yeah.
What about you, Naz?
No, I'm going for the favorite. Going for Tagir.
Nah, I fucking knew it.
Sticking with club of.
He does.
Does this man come out in a funky hat? I can't remember.
If he does, we might have to revise
He
it.
does, and he did kill it.
I don't know if we mentioned this before, but Ola put in all his picks in earlier as well. So as you can see in that third column, that's all of Ola's picks.
No, but he made a mistake, man. So you have to take them all away again.
He's got until the first bell rings to put them all back in.
Yeah. He's got a refresh one with pictures.
Oh, my laptop's been a dick. All right. Don't start.
We got Diego, man. My G.
All right, we're good. All right,
gang.
so moving on to the next one.
On to the prelims.
Is it? Yep, on to the prelims now. So first fight on here, we've got Casey O'Neill taking on Ariana Lipski. This is also at flyweight. Casey O'Neill at 9-1, with Lipski at 16-8. The favourite in this one is Casey O'Neill at 8-15, with Lipski at 13-8. This one, we shall start with McDane.
I'm going to go with Ariana Lipski.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you would have been up for taking the people with the Scottish flag next to their name that wasn't born there.
Yeah, I would do, mate. But I don't know. After seeing that performance in London, was it London?
Yeah, I believe. No, she was fighting against Jennifer Maya.
Mm-hmm.
Was it just the Jennifer Maya one?
Yeah.
So I lost to Jennifer Maya. Ariana Lipski.
Jennifer Maya's fucking good, man.
2-fight win streak. Yeah, I'm not saying. Yeah, I mean,
No,
I'm going with another underdog. Ariana Lipski, Queen of Violence. Let's see it.
I'm not a fan of you anymore, mate.
I was never a fan of you anyway, so I don't give a shit.
Fair enough.
Leroy's not a fan of himself.
Shut up and make my background.
Yeah. All right, so who are we on now? I've just got McDane's. Naz, what's your pick?
Yeah, O'Neill, bro. I'm going for the pride of wherever she is from, really.
I mean, how could you not?
She's Australian, actually, isn't she?
Well, yeah, she's on the Gold
Yeah.
Coast. It's like 2 hours away from where I grew up.
That
2
explains.
hours is a far away place. That's not close.
Yeah, not close if you're in fucking England or Europe, but if you're in Australia, that's next door.
I'm not coming in here for 2 hours, bro. You can have Cali pack.
So Leroy is pretty much as Scottish as Casey O'Neill at this point. I'm going to go with Casey O'Neill as well. This is our last chance. So I'm with McDane in the fact that like that Jennifer Maya performance, it was so uninspiring that you're like, I don't think she's even as close to as good as what everybody thinks she is. Lipski's just she's just losing a bit more at this point, so I'm going to bank on that. And Leroy,
as well.
We get Leroy's.
Sorry, just to fucking throw this in. So obviously Casey O'Neill, 3 wins by knockout, 2 wins by submission. She's just not a finisher. She's more ride it out and let's get to the decision. But then you've got Ariana Lipski that's got 6 knockouts, 3 submissions. You know what I mean? And 7 first-round finishes. So I just think it's...
Yeah, but female knockouts, yeah, it goes.
I'm not even listening to your
three
opinion on
stats-
women's MMA. It doesn't even count.
No,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
just
You're the most
saying,
biased
it goes
bastard
to
going with women's MMA. No, I'm not listening. Done.
They get no knockouts in the UFC, bro. It's like a 90% decision rate.
I know, mate. I know. But watch this space. I'm sure
Nah,
you
it's
said the
just-
same. I'm sure
he's
you said
making
the
this
same
look
shit the
like
other week
hostage
when
for
who was it got that head kick fucking finish? Boom, head kick, and then landed up with some heavy strikes. I can't remember who it was now.
That was sick. Rebus won. Rebus is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
though.
that was
Like,
it.
there's a few girls who go, she's crazy. Like Barbara is a bit. Big up Wolfgang, my G. 1 month in the house.
Can one of you
Yeah.
guys? Yeah, I was going to say keep on the chat because my laptop's a prick. Big up Wolfie. I'm sure everybody here's got nothing but good words to say about him.
Member for a month too. What a legend.
Has that really been 4 weeks since you've been able to do that stuff? That's flown in, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's flown by. Yeah, Ola's been held up with some other commitments. Unfortunately, he can't make it to the last show of the year. We're all pretty pissed at him, but it'll be all right.
Yeah, we're thinking about just taking the channel. To be honest,
Yeah. Probably commandeering the ship. I've got his bus keys.
yeah, that's it. Will's been paying us all £20 a week all year. He's sick of all this shit. To be honest, he thinks he's too soft. He wants a channel for himself. Naz is second in command.
Shots fired.
So it's just what happens. All right, so moving on to the next one. A fight I'm sure everybody's looking forward to. Cody Garbrandt, Brian Kelleher. So many fucking pages to be scrolling back and forth.
Just to throw in there too, you know it's a banger card when Cody Garbrandt's this far down on the prelims.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
not fought
pretty
for
much
a
a
minute, though,
guaranteed
is it?
banger. Last time he fought,
2021.
no, he fought Trevin Jones 2023 and got
I
a
thought-
unanimous decision.
Oh, did he?
Really?
Yeah, before that he
Oh,
got knocked out by
oh.
Cara France and he was off for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a flyweight.
Brian Boom Kelleher has just off some serious neck injury as well. He had surgery the lot. Yeah, I mean, he was wearing a fucking cast and everything. Don't know if he seems to just be too eager to get back in there. Obviously, it's your life and everything. I understand it, but I just don't know if this is the best move for him coming in so soon.
It's both these guys are those kind of fighters you worry about at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because their fighting styles really are just made to be kill or be killed, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Cody Garbrandt, 1-2 favourite. Brian Kelleher, 17-10. We'll start off with Leroy this time.
It's going to be an awesome fight. You know, it really basically is Cody going to get hit on the chin. If he gets touched on the chin, it's over. That chin is completely cracked. Nothing left to it.
Can the skullet get it done?
What's that?
Can the skullet get it done though?
Yeah, well, that's it. So I mean, yeah, I'm going with Cody just because. How could you not? But I don't think he's going to win.
What about you, McDen? Who you got?
I'm going with Cody as well. Like I say, I think it might just be a bit too soon for Brian Boom to be coming back.
Naz.
Yeah, I'm going for Kobe Garbrandt, but only because
Kobe.
Brian's. It's not even, yeah, Kobe. I'm going for Kobe, Mr. Garbrandt, wherever that name comes from. But I reckon it's taking enough time to have enough liquid in his brain, I guess. And he went decision with Rob Font, right?
Cody?
Or did he get
Didn't
finished
get
by Rob
smoked.
Font?
I thought
Yeah, it was
he
unanimous decision. Font won, but it was
Oh, no, it was.
decision.
Yeah,
You're right enough.
he survived 5 rounds.
That was in May of 2021. COVID was still happening then, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's got a kid.
We're entering
now,
2024.
Oh, here we go. Diego
Good
says
enough.
Ola can't
Yeah.
handle the heat. Man is ducking and diving.
Yeah.
Oh, he's out there grinding, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Says he's going to church
Triple all the
instead.
time.
Yeah,
He's just away from pain. He needs his
You
£200.
don't go to church, bro.
yeah. Say £150. Remember, Sherlock.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But no, don't try and pass that one on, smart ass.
No.
Yeah, I think we're all on Cody on this one. But like, I think because we all know what Cody at his best looks like versus what Brian Kelleher at his best looks like,
Mhm.
it doesn't seem like a close fight. It's just so hard to have faith in Cody's chin. It's like the least reliable thing in MMA. Like his last performance, he's fighting Trevin Jones. He comes out and fights smart, wins a unanimous decision. But if he gets clipped just once, there is no chance he isn't getting knocked out because he doesn't know how to just stop and defend. He swings
doesn't
instead.
Go back. Yeah, he doesn't go backwards. He goes, okay, now I go whole hog and just like abandon all defensive efforts.
It worked for him that one time where he ducked the hook and come in and landed his own and just just fucking walked off. Yeah, I mean,
that was the same card as Sean O'Malley, wasn't it? When Sean O'Malley, who'd Sean O'Malley knock out?
Exact same.
Oh,
Piper.
Yeah, no, was it the dude that he sat down with the straight?
What was that?
Yeah, I think it was.
Was it the dude with the green hair? He absolutely fucking battered him left, right, and center. What was his name?
It wasn't.
No, because that one was a standing TKO, wasn't it?
They were comparing knockouts. They were comparing the better knockout that night.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'll find it.
Yeah, because that card was with Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier.
You watched some of the ends?
It was their Sun-South fight, right?
Wait, did we skip over the Alonzo Manifield and Dustin Jacoby fight, or is that further
on?
on?
That's what I was thinking. They change it.
Eddie Wineland fight.
Is that meant to be always feet?
Eddie, Eddie.
That's a fucking banger. Can't handle my feet. Never mind the heat. Fuck's sake.
It's went too far. The show just went too far. It's taking on a life of its own. All right, so I think we're on to is this the last fight of the prelims? Nope.
Where
even
can I
close.
watch it? The feet or
the UFC? Was it? Irene Aldana versus Carol Rosa. This fight is taking place at the bantamweight division. Aldana is 14-7, with Rosa at 17-5. Irene Aldana is a favourite at 1-2, with Rosa at 17-10. I'll start with this one. I think I can speak for everyone when I say no one's really all that bothered about this fight. It's just getting in the way of all the fun ones.
Full house.
Full
house. It's a full house, though.
A full house that no one cares.
Yeah.
It's a full house by Aldana, man. Yo, evil napkin. Yeah, you might want to try VIP.
Yeah, this is just one of these fights. It's two middle of the road fighters that are never probably going to contend for a title again.
Yeah,
Aldana seems the more reliable out the pair.
I think
Rosa's
it's an easy pick for Aldana, right? Everyone's going Aldana.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah, I'm going Aldana.
Yeah.
Yeah. If in doubt, Mexican women are usually all right.
Yeah.
So,
and what about their feet, though?
I wouldn't know, mate. I've never. I genuinely can't say I've ever looked. The Will Effect. Fuck it. There's so many of these accounts.
I know who's making this. I want to know who keeps making these. You know what I mean?
Really, you're a G.
To be honest, I actually thought it was Leroy because he was never on any of the shows, and these accounts were just popping up.
I thought he was literally the only person that would put that much effort into the show.
Leroy's sitting there with his supercomputer. He's got it running through 50 different accounts on an AI.
Mate, I trained an AI to replicate what I do, and that's how I make it happen.
Yeah.
Is it hard to train AI to be a prick, or?
I got the Australian AI, so it came just quite naturally.
Yeah. You're a cant. That's its acronym, isn't it? It's C.A.
Alonzo Mainfield versus Dustin Jacoby is the next fight.
Who versus
Jacoby? It's Jacoby. Don't call him Jacoby.
Jacoby, bro. I'm with him. I'll call him Jacoby.
That's somewhere you go to eat somewhere in America, man.
If it was French, I'd say you were right, but he isn't, so fuck you. Alonzo Mainfield is 14-3 with Jacoby at 19-7-1. Jacoby 411 favourite.
Field.
Manyfield at 9-4. Start off with Naz this time. Who you got?
Bro, have you guys seen Jacoby fight Pereira?
What?
Oh, yeah, watch that highlight, man.
I feel like
Jacoby
I have watched it, but not for a while. It was in K1, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, in the kickboxing.
Yeah. He was actually putting it on Pereira for a while, even hurt him a bit, but then got sent to the shadow rounds. But yeah, I digress. I do think he's gonna lose, just like his friend Anthony Smith. Sadly, their camp's gonna go through it this week, man. I think Alonso's just gonna do a steamroll. Oh, come on, man. CFC OG support troll in the house.
Yeah,
His name is Mansfield.
It's about time
No,
someone
but
made one about you.
They do, bro. He comes with my football ones all the time. Like when I do a watch along, he'll come tomorrow when I do a watch along with my boy Simon. We'll do a wolf.
That might be the best one though. CFC OG support troll. I like it.
He's there as well.
Naz an underdog in this one. McDane, who you fancying?
I'm with the underdog too on this one. Manyfield, I just think he's looking different these days. You know what I mean? He had the draw. Obviously, I think what 2 or 3 fights. 3 fights. I think he's on a winning streak. If you keep the draw out of there, I think he's just looking phenomenal. Obviously, he's got TKOs, he's got submissions, he's all round. You know what I mean? He's just got every shot against it. So yeah, Manyfield.
Wait, so everyone's going Manyfield.
No,
Manyfield.
Leroy, 2 people answering you like, so that's everyone then, yeah? Fucking some count.
Yeah,
you're the numbers guy, Leroy. You're the guy you're trusting with fucking percentages.
And Chukwu, or however you say his name.
Yeah, well, I'm with Diego C. Palace. I'm going with Jacoby as well.
Yep, and so am I. I think he's just the better technical striker.
Halil Roundtree got the split decision over him as well, didn't he?
Yep.
Jacoby pretty much didn't Jacoby fight bloody what's his name? Ah shit, doesn't matter. I can't even
bloody what's his name? Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Bloody.
He fought as Matt, but that can fuck off. Dajong Un, Michael Olichuk. He's fought a bunch of people with shit names, and he's won some of them. So there's your facts on that guy.
Yeah. Olo went with Manyfield as you would expect.
Yeah, I think I'm with Jacoby. I think he's just the better technical striker. And if it goes the distance, he'll have the better second and third round.
Okay, all right.
All right. Finally getting to the main card. This card's unreal, to be honest with you. First fight we've got in the main card, featherweight, is Josh Emmett versus Bryce Mitchell. Josh Emmett is 18-4 with Bryce Mitchell at 16-1. Bryce Mitchell is the 49 favourite with Josh Emmett at 15-8. So we'll start this time with Leroy while he's hiding in the background.
Leroy
took our jobs. Oh, finally we got a Jordan one. Finally,
that was made in the Ngannou Wilder live stream.
No way! Oh shit!
Yeah, this has been around. Like
that's a cracking picture. That, by the way, lovely.
I like that one. It's definitely one of my better ones.
I'll definitely get that framed.
I do.
Not put it in the picture. Change the picture.
I've got 18 copies to send it for Christmas. So
have you signed them with your feet?
Not my feet. just jammed the tip of a bick up my Jap's eye.
Ah, nice, mate. You took that to another level there, right?
Oh, man. Look, y'all, right, so we didn't even need this fight, y'all. Bryce Mitchell believes that evolution isn't real. There is adaptations of the creatures, but I am not evolved from a monkey. A monkey's a Pokemon evolves into primate, and I am not that. I am Bryce Mitchell, made by Jesus. Hallelujah! I am gonna win by some kind of method. So give us a fucking prediction.
I don't know what just happened, but it's convinced me that Naz shouldn't be allowed to fly alone.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm flying to Southern America, and not South America, the southern part of America.
Where?
And I'm gonna put the accent. I'm
Southern.
like, hey y'all,
Southern.
hey y'all, what up, man?
Oh, that fucking
Southern
place you just
spot.
made up. That's good.
Somebody needs to send him some tobacco chew so he can just sit there.
Someone needs to send him someone to go with him.
Everybody watching right now, everybody on playback, appreciate the support. Appreciate you hitting that like button, smashing the subscribe. It's all well received. Thank you.
There you go,
And
man. We take it.
I guess
What is
Jordan
it?
goes all right as well.
Run that super chat, people. It's almost Christmas. Always got some gifts
Fucking
to
dare
buy
ya.
all of them.
McDane's one's here as well now.
The stumbling mum has arrived.
Hey, long time no see. Thanks, where have you been?
This
Yeah,
is great, man.
She got
Yeah.
real pretty, huh?
The whole gang's here. All right, so
That picture, man,
Naz went
10
with Bryce
years ago, isn't it,
Mitchell.
Bob?
Huh?
Of course I'm going for Bryce. Yeah.
Naz went with Bryce Mitchell in the strangest way I've ever seen somebody make a pick.
That's in the shower like, I've been selling my soul,
I'm
working
a
all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.
He's a country singer. He's a country
With my
singer.
life away, travel back home, keep my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's coming to for people like me, for
Hey, that's a
people
fucking
like
good song.
you. It's a banger, mate. He's fucking playing live as well in Glasgow, and I missed the
So
ticket.
you're a Southerner as well.
Mate, I love him. His
That-
fucking tunes are
Wait, what?
banging. I've listened to every single one of them.
He's a rapper, bro. He's the
I
second
mean,
best.
that was that good. We might get
Copyright killer.
copyright struck. But
We might actually, yeah. Me and Leroy were hitting the high notes.
Yeah. So I mean, who's
I'm gonna fucking hold this shit together before it turns into who's the most American workshop. Right, McDane, who you picking? Emmett, Bryce Mitchell.
Fucking hell. Right, yeah, bring it back.
In your
to
own
bring it
accent,
back to
if you
the table,
can.
boys. Right, Sam. I'm going to go with Bryce Mitchell, mate. Yeah, I mean, coming in as a favourite on short notice too. Emmett's. Is this his retirement fight? This is his last fight? Is he announced that saying, yeah,
I
this is me and done?
think everybody knows it is, but I don't think he's actually said it.
But I love Josh Emmett anyway. You can never
Yeah.
count the man out. Like he's got that fucking
He's a tough
hand
son
of
of a
death.
bitch.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like he can make
reminds-
it through absolute wars, and he can drop you at any moment. Like
It reminds
He's
me of
got power.
fucking like, do you know those like angry fucking hardcore dwarfs you see in all these fantasy movies?
I thought you were going to say in Scotland. I was going to go at you.
He's like out of the Lord of the Rings, eh?
Oh, man.
You're in Scotland now. I'll
I'm
get
going
you
on an
fucking deported.
adventure. I'm fucking 40 minutes down the road, son. Come at me.
I don't drive.
Oh.
Fuck you.
I'll come pick you up.
So
You
I'll
come
stay
pick me
there.
up.
I'll come pick you up, bro.
Oh,
Bring
man,
you back here so you can kick my ass. I'll take you home.
Meet me at higher level, bro.
Yeah.
Leroy,
I'm
who you
going
got?
the same as Ola and the same as Jordan. I'm going with Bryce Mitchell, but I mean, I'm shit at taking picks because I always just pick the guy that I like more, regardless of whether he's going to win or lose. What I think, I just go with the guy I like.
Mate, if you remember back to about 4 months ago, Will was top, and he told us that he made picks by having visions that he seen play out in front of him. Just don't worry.
Yeah,
There's been
wait,
some
wait,
strange
said
picks.
this.
wait.
Well,
Were the
Well,
visions
yeah.
audio visions, as in what
Yeah.
you guys picked?
well, yeah, exactly.
He said he licked the toad.
I want to know what he's smoking in them vapes.
Yeah.
I think it's just the regular ones. That's just how fucked up they are.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be the fucking contrarian here and go with Josh Emmett.
Oh shit.
It's Bryce Mitchell in that Tapuria fight. Just watching it, I seen him lose his soul. And then he came out and got
He was
even crazier talk.
ill.
Mentally, maybe. But no,
Oh, his girlfriend. He's treating pigs. He killed the pigs. Oh, you don't really.
yeah.
Man.
Yeah, and taking
Hashtag
supplements and Uberin didn't take steroids and yeah, whatever.
R.I.P. Will.
R.I.P. Will, can we get that?
That's a good question, Wolf. What was he drinking at the time?
I told you, man. The secretion.
He's just fucking mental. That's Bryce Mitchell's problem. Is he ran into a guy that was just too good for him and he couldn't handle it and he quit himself. And once you've had that quitter exposed, I reckon Josh Emmett could make him quit again.
Oh, you're about the Taporia fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was rough to watch.
Yeah, his
that,
soul
to be
was
honest.
left behind.
Yeah.
He got
He
out wrestled
had
by Tapuria.
pneumonia.
That's the part. Yeah.
He got
I don't know.
manhandled. He got absolutely manhandled. I genuinely believe
At
he
his
was
game.
12. Yeah,
At his game.
But everyone
it's
forgets
tough to watch. Like.
Corey's got a
He's got the bad
fucking
day in
wicked
office.
ground game. It's just because he's got such crisp hands that everyone forgets how good his ground game is.
Yeah. I think Josh Emmett poses a lot of the same problems. Heavy hands, great wrestling.
Yeah.
His wrestling's good, but I don't think it's going to be anywhere near where it is with Bryce Mitchell going in there.
And it's not like Bryce Mitchell
you
wouldn't
guys
have learned anything after the Taporia fight.
I don't think that boy's capable of learning stuff. You heard him speak. I just don't think it's in his wheelhouse, is learning.
Mate, Bryce Mitchell's is about to be a dad. Yeah, I mean,
Well,
he's the smartest kid
He's
on
gonna
the
make it
planet.
look easy.
He's going to get that
He's
kid
gonna win.
confused
He's
by
gonna make
goat
it look
one day.
easy, and you guys are regretting this.
All right, so
Planting the kid in the ground outside, going, "This is how they grow."
yeah, he's definitely he's going to retire in about 3 years and spend the rest of his life chasing UFOs. I can almost guarantee it.
Shit, I don't even believe in him. I'd be right there with him.
He's
So,
a genius.
We move on.
You guys don't understand.
We're moving on
Like
from
Kanye West movie.
probable mental illness to definite mental illness. Next fight, Paddy Pimblett, Tony Ferguson. This fight is at
Which one of them? Which one of
£155.
them?
Another man that's about to have a kid as well. It's going to be Paddy the daddy soon.
The two. Tony's 25 and 9. Paddy 20 and 3. Paddy is heavy favourite at 3-10 with Tony Ferguson at 5-2. I'm sure this one's gonna have a lot of us picking with our hearts instead of their heads, but we'll start off with Naz this time. Who you got?
No, I'll pick Paddy, man. He'll win. Of course. And it does anger me to a degree that Tony's fighting. Like, I'm sure the UFC don't want him to fight, but they owe him 101 favors, and one of them is, quite a bit like Diego Sanchez / BJ Penn, but I feel like they were more in control. Nah, they weren't. They're all in the same track. If anything, Tony is better in a better state, and he made more money. Not BJ Penn. BJ Penn made ridiculous amount of money. He just from his website alone. Even Sanchez, he got that ego money. I just see these guys. I'm like, I don't know how the UFC lets them carry on like this. And Paddy, I can't believe Paddy took the fight. He's not a Don. He's not a G. I'd have been like, I'm insulted by this fight. But maybe he watched his last fight again, saw the reality, and was like, oh yeah, I need a Ferguson.
Are you
Who the fuck
fucking
has
mad?
Paddy fought?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Yeah, I mean, fuck me. I think his most
his most
notable guy is probably
Ferguson.
Jordan Levitt. Yeah, I mean, like,
Oh, not fight Tony Ferguson. I'll be like, no, I don't want that. I don't want to fight Diego
mate, getting
Sanchez.
Tony
I don't wanna
Ferguson,
fight
whether he's on a
Tony
six fight skid or not, it's a legacy fight. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, to
Just
get
having that
to get
name
that
on
into your
your resume.
record, yeah.
10 years from now,
I
that's
feel
going to
bad.
look huge.
Bro, I could fight the drunk in the streets outside Clapham. Like, I don't want to. It's not like ideal for me, bro.
Imanari rolling outside McDonald's.
That's now a goal to him and Harry roller drunk. Just as he walks
So
out the
I'm
pub.
telling you, like,
As he's taking a bite of his fucking double cheeseburger.
bro, listen, the UFC's
But you can't
old
tell
UFC
him
now.
why you done it. You just have to get up and walk away after.
Yeah.
Just don't tell him.
Take the pickles out of his double cheese and walk off.
At least he'd be able to
There's some fish guy in the
actually-
phone to his missus. But I don't know how. A guy just heel hooked me as I was coming out the pub, and then walked away, and I don't know why.
Imagine calling your boss, I can't come in if my ankle's fucked. What happened? I don't know how to tell you what happened, man. I was coming out the pub.
I
Someone
think the
fucked up.
having a
UFC
night out,
is
that's
attacking
what
me. I'm under attack by MMA fighters randomly in the street at the moment.
Fuck me, we need Ola back, don't we? This is fucking dire,
Yeah.
this boy.
Oh yeah, we're really fucking falling off the edge of a cliff here. But
Yeah,
it's
go
fine.
ahead.
All I'm
Agreed.
saying is
This
Tony
is
can't take a blow. Yeah, actually, he shouldn't be allowed to take a blow.
I think Tony might have took more blow than
Tony's still got some
Yeah.
power, bro. And if he changes the mental mindset and he goes in there and he wants to be a killer and he comes in slicing elbows like he's screaming at Paddy he's going to do, he's got a chance of hurting Paddy. We've seen him kind of rocks before. Yeah, I mean, like he's not got a granite chin. I think even from the bottom, if Paddy manages to take him down, get on top of him, I think Tony's still going to work from the bottom. He's going to throw his elbows like he does, and he's going to have a chance at hurting him. Like,
yeah, but this is Tony's career, Jordan. Yeah, if you could throw in the towel, Tony would be fine. I'll be like, Tony, go all out, go ham. The second you're not the hammer, the second you become the nail, I'm throwing the towel in. He's at that stage of his life.
You're knocking ham off, bro.
He has to just be the nail, be the hammer, hammer her down. If you don't hammer him down in 1 minute, 1 round, whatever, throw the towel in. That's him. It's like, I don't want to go down this route, man. But listen, if he,
I can see you getting emotional. That's you're getting very emotional about it.
It's funny to go back to
fucked up, man. And then
Leroy, you're the tech guy. Can we get the like Hulk walking away theme in the background?
No, I get where you're coming from. Yeah, I mean, like being a long time fan of Tony Ferguson, seeing the rise. Obviously, the fight's not getting made with Habib and all the rest of it.
So Diego's comment
of that he's had, but I know where you're coming from, mate.
I sent you a tactical picture incoming for the main card. That was incorrect.
Yeah,
I already lost, man. All the picks on is just a couple of years ago.
So you're going Paddy.
McDane, who you with?
Sadly,
I'm going Paddy as well. Like I say, I think Tony's got the chance. I know, just had this whole argument here, like fucking. I think Tony's got the chance, like I say, of hurting him and getting that shot in there. But I think Paddy's he's younger, he's quicker. Obviously, Tony's got knockout power, still probably possesses it to some degree too. But I think Paddy's overall is probably going to take this fight, whether it goes to the decision or whether he gets a finish.
What about you, Leroy?
Well, I mean, listen, I'll tell you all right now. You're all wrong. Jordan's going with Paddy as well. Nah, Tony's going.
No, he isn't. Why would I go with Paddy? I'm 100% with Tony.
Bullshit.
I think I've got my picks saved here, like 100% with Tony. I think he fucking smashes him. I think Tony on his worst day is twice as good as Paddy. I think.
Yeah, me too. Wait, high five.
Yeah, you're on the same level. That other side, George. Other side.
That's the last time I'm doing any retarded.
Other side. There you go. Get it? No, yeah, there we go. Right, come on, boys, connect it.
This feels like I'm trying to knock it over. Right, this is the gayest thing we've done in this show.
The happiest thing we've done. I'm very happy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's the happiest thing we've had on this.
Down low, give me some of that. Yeah, buddy. See, that's how you do it.
Leroy's there on my screen.
No, I'm not.
No, he's not. Don't lie.
It's on your webcam. Right. You need to flip your webcam.
I don't need to flip my webcam. You just have to stop trying to high five people on the internet, you fucking weirdo.
Fair enough.
Yeah, genuinely, I think Paddy's just bad. He's been hit by like 135ers and rocked. That Luigi Vendermani or whatever his name is, that 42-year-old Italian guy. Fucking yeah.
Yes, Diego. Oh shit.
I think
Paddy will lose by DAS. If
that's a bold call.
If Ferguson gets a DAS, I'll literally come.
I mean, at this point, can you think anybody else in the lightweight division that Paddy can beat at this point?
Not
what are you talking? Top 15 or just anybody?
Yeah, he could beat Thingamajig and him, that guy.
Yeah, Thingamajig and that dude and fucking what's his name?
That's your fucking encyclopedia UFC knowledge, you mate. Yeah. 3 times you've matched up. What's his name? 2 times for
who's the fella?
Who's the fella?
That guy, that wise guy.
The worst part is 2 of those 3. I knew who you were talking about by that guy.
No, genuinely, can anybody give me a name of someone they think that Paddy's the favourite to beat other than Tony?
Jared Gordon.
Who?
Islam
In a rematch, Gordon.
Yeah.
Islam. No, it's someone he hasn't beat yet. Like he's beaten everybody he can beat in the UFC at this point.
I think he's pretty much at the end of the rope.
I think his real test would be going in there against Rivola, taking some of that power and seeing if he can weather the storm.
Steamroller.
Yeah. He does.
Steamroller's wanting that fight.
Frivola would literally Frivola would steamroll him.
But that
the
would
thing
be
is-
the point. That would be the point of we fucking find out for real. Where's Paddy going? Will he ever make it into the top 15, top 10? Yeah,
So I don't
is he gonna get there?
disagree that this is kind of a lose-lose for Paddy.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think McDane's right in the fact that Paddy doesn't like getting hit. He gets hit a fair bit. And
He's
Tony
hittable.
has
Tony's
real
hittable
legitimate knockout power.
Mhm.
And
he holds his chin high as well. I'll give you that.
Yeah, the only see if this was a normal Tony camp, I would be 100% certain. But see the fact that he decided to fuck off MMA to go become a Spartan. It's sort of, you know what I mean. It doesn't fill you with confidence.
He's
Like, I
destroyed
don't
his
want it.
kneecap.
He has to have fucked
He's
himself
got no
up.
knees.
Like, yeah. So I think I'm boldly going to be the only one on Tony here.
I love it.
Oh,
Love it.
You guys are
Jordan,
crazy.
you've just gone up in my books a hell of a way.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if I'm wrong in this one, I'm going to be fucking badly wrong. So, you know,
Yeah, if he's wrong in
I
this one,
love
he's
the
never
OGs,
speaking to you
yeah.
again, Leroy. Yeah, I mean, friendship over.
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, if Tony does get beat here, it's going to look like a terrible call because he's not going to lose gracefully, is he?
No,
You know what I mean? He's going to get finished.
Yeah.
Paddy go up or down a weight? I don't know, man. Like, definitely not up. He's not. I don't think he's got the build for going
He's
up.
not big enough to go up.
Nah.
I never worried
And
about Paddy.
I don't know if down would kill him, especially with the way that he's
He
a bit
used to
mad
be a
with his weight
featherweight.
at the moment.
He's
but-
already chinny at 155, taking off
Yeah.
£10 off him. And
yeah.
I mean, I really want him to fight Tapuria. That is all I want.
That would
Either
be,
way.
155.
dude. Even if it's 10
155
years from
works.
now and they're both their careers are spent, I'd still want to watch that fight.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think
That's when he could fight him. He could only fight Tapuria once his career is spent. He's way too good for him right now. They will never meet each other.
They won't because of
Paddy
the stardom.
spoke like he wanted it
Yeah.
until Paddy refused to fight anybody
Hand
top 15
sanitizer
until he was a
boy and all the
millionaire.
rest of it. Yeah.
All right, moving on. Third last fight of the night. The one Naz is looking forward to most, I believe. Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
Oh,
Shavkat currently 17-0
Bravo.
with Wonderboy at 17-6-1. Shavkat is 1-6 favourite with Wonderboy at 9-2.
wow.
So, yeah, big
Wow.
favourite for Shavkat. Start off with McDane.
He has a greater
Okay,
reach
listen.
advantage.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
How many underdogs have I had? 2, 3?
Oh, sorry to cut you off, but we've just got word here from
Ooh.
the man himself.
What?
Big up to all you, man. Clients just got out of
Whoa.
the theater. It was successful. See you all tomorrow for the watch along.
Awesome, bro.
Can't
Go home.
There we
get
go.
some rest.
Look at that 10-pound, baby. Whoop, whoop.
Nah, bro, bro.
So,
250
Ola
each,
managed to
boys.
win the fight.
So everyone in the
well, we're
chat
fighting.
who's got cold feet, the super chats are working, so feel free to jump on.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Glad to hear for Ola. And surgery was a success for his client.
Yeah. That's great news.
Yeah, he'll be doing the watch along tomorrow. So I'm sure everybody here will be tuning in for that.
We'll be doing the entire main card.
So, as we were saying, McDane.
Yeah, I'm
You're on the
going. I'm going with Wonderboy. This
Oh,
one, the upset. I think he's got the
Taking the
range.
chance.
He can get some snappy kick in there and make something happen. I reckon he. And yeah, I mean, this is his last chance at going and hopefully trying to get a title shot before he hangs up the gloves. Said it himself. Look at go over to Scherer, 41 years of age when he managed to bag himself a title. I've got hopes for Wonderboy, man. Wonderboy's like my Tony Ferguson here. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I'm
No one
going
deserves it
Wonderboy.
more, I don't think.
Sorry, but
Even if he's
Diego-
out there in a van handing out candy and
Wow.
karate lessons, I'm still going with Wonderboy.
Diego had to chime in with man still ducking and diving.
Always.
Oh,
Now, just another thing I drop in here before we get into it. Colby calling Wonderboy a paedophile. Everybody see
Yeah, that
that?
was wild.
Saw that,
I
yeah.
think I
I was
thought
gonna
it
touch
was
on this,
bang.
man.
I was like, how can you do that to Wonderboy, man? It was fucking brutal. But Wonderboy took it well. But then
It's
I think
funny,
it was
though,
obviously
it makes sense.
it was funny. It was funny. See when he came out with the fucking in the van handing out candy and karate lessons, I fucking laughed like. But at the same time, it's obviously been overlooked because of the dad comment so on like. But
You think Colby's already got one eye in his next fight?
So I don't
his
think
next fight?
Wonderboy.
What, Tony Ferguson?
No, Colby.
Colby's next fight, win or lose, I think is Bilal.
Bilal.
Bilal's not getting a title shot unless Colby wins.
I think Colby is looking at Wonderboy like a perfect next fight, win or lose. It's a very winnable fight for him with his wrestling heavy style. I don't know, maybe he's just keeping one eye on that and getting something stirred up.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, what you saying, Leroy? Who you got?
I love Wonderboy. I'd get in his van any day of the week for sure. But I think
for free, I wouldn't even need candy or karate. We just get in the van.
Yeah,
Leroy's actually been following Wonderboy in a van.
Yeah. I was gonna say you could just have a picture of Wonderboy, and I'd probably get in the van.
I do editing, bro. I can make one of your karate videos for you.
But yeah,
just a guy in Vegas, like Wonderboy's taking his fucking road running seriously. I've just seen him doing 90 with a guy.
With all that being said, Shavkat absolutely ruins him in this one.
Naz,
finally,
same position.
I didn't even say much, but I was a bit on Tony, on Wonderboy's side until I found out that he tricks kids and gives them candy and takes them to his dojo and traps them there.
He had this lined up. He had this lined up, and we fucking ruined it for him from the get-go. He's had this lined up since yesterday at the presser. He was like, I'm saying this on the prediction show.
In the mirror all fucking day.
Yeah.
I was
He's got it written down in a bit of paper next to him. Did you not see him walking down? He was going, so...
Is that what it's actually called, the Wonder Van?
The Wonder Van, yeah.
That is fantastic. I love it.
Yeah, because someone gets in there and you wonder where they go.
I got some candy and karate.
I need to change up the Tenacious D tune. Wonder Van. Where did you take all of them children?
Wonder Man.
He should be Wonder Man. He's 40 years
old. Wonder Man. I don't get the name no more. Like, you're not a boy. Like, you don't even look like you actually do look a little bit old. People like
Wonder Boy in Naz's house.
Yeah, you look young, but you still look late 30s. That's not young. I don't know who said that's young.
So Jordan, who are you going with?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Shavkat, just purely because I watch him and you can tell he's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm seeing quite what everybody else is seeing. I've seen a few of his performances where I'm like, I don't know that he's winning this that comprehensively.
Sorry. it's like hotel.
See what happens when Leroy fucking comes in the show. All of a sudden, everybody gets a bit creepy in the chatting.
Yeah,
it's just this fucking vibe he brings, I guess. But yeah, I'm sticking with Shavkat. Wonder Boy's about fucking 47 now.
I know, mate, but I'm picking with my heart, not my head on this one. I'm just backing my boy. Shit. That's it.
I think he's the perfect guy to fucking hand out flyers at the UFC PI door and shit. You know what I mean? Know how they've got like Forrest Griffin
always smiling, always
doing
nice
induction days and stuff. Yeah, they've just got Forrest Griffin fucking running the gym now, haven't they? He just sort of walks about and shows people how to lift weights and gets them water bottles. Oh, they make it
advertising 101s on his Instagram.
Forrest Griffin, he gets made to stand outside the Apex wearing a fucking sandwich cup, one of those sandwich boards, tickets inside and shit. It's bad.
Well, it's hard to catch people that get slapped unconscious. Not easy as it looks.
I seen one where Forrest tried to catch him, missed, and the guy just fucking bangs his head off the table.
The guy went that way. He put his arm that way. Wrong way,
yeah, power slap's ridiculous. It's great. So on to the co-main event now. We've got Alexandre Pantoja versus Brandon Royval. This is a 5-round fight, and it is for the flyweight championship. Pantoja is currently 26-5, with Roval at 15-6. This time we'll start off with Naz, who may have another interesting anecdote for us. Any opinions on Pantoja, Roval?
I look at the little record. I didn't realize he had 6 losses so quickly. And Pantoja had 5. I remember him in the Ultimate Fighter when I thought he was going to win it easily. And I did write him off a bit after that, but I think he will win this one. However, I'm going for the Raw Dog. I'm going for Royval. I just like him personality-wise. I feel like I got to meet this guy one day. You know what I'm saying? Smoke a little J with him. He's a cool guy. He's cool to the community. Like, but he's also, keeping it real. He's, mandem-ish. So I like Royval. I love the name. Laura Sanko said it today during the weigh-in show. And everyone started laughing. She was like, Raw Dog. And then Chris Weidman and DC was just laughing at Laura Sanko. That name, Raw Dog, man.
You observe the weirdest parts of MMA.
I know. Well, that's all he fucking does is watch videos every day.
I'm waiting for that.
It
was on the weigh-in show. What, did you guys not watch it? What, a couple hours ago?
I've never seen the weigh-in show, but on the presser he did say nicknames are given.
I watched the MMA Junkie stream.
Earned, that was what he said. Yeah, sorry, nicknames are earned.
Even the baby mamas got.
How about Darren Till? Darren Till, he got Raw Dog. He never done any. I'm joking. I love Darren Till, bro. Shout out, Gorilla.
All right, so Naz is going for Raw Dog apparently. McDane, who you with?
I'm Raw Dogging as well, bro. All day, every day.
Back to back. That's how you catch STDs, mate.
I know, mate. I want to see some redemption for him, mate. Take it over Pantoja. I mean, you look at Pantoja. Obviously, beat Royval last time. Like you say, what was it? Rear naked choke or something in the second round. He had one fight in 2022. Then he got the championship fight in 2023. And then you go back and you look at Royval since he's had that fight and lost from that submission, and he's gone on 3-4 fight win streak. You know what I mean? I think he's going to be a different person going in there. Just been that little bit more active.
That's fair. What about you, Leroy? Who are you fancying?
I think Royval's going to do it.
3 for 3 on that.
Everyone's on Royval.
I'm with Pantoja once again. No. I feel like I've been opposite in a lot of these.
The reason that I don't think Pantoja's going to win is because I think he's ticked the box of what he wanted to accomplish. I think it's pay-per-view points at this point.
I mean,
I'm not sure whether his dad called him or not. Did his dad contact him and go, "Hey, my multi-millionaire son, right now at this moment"? And like, remember,
he's a flyweight, bro. You'll never be a multi-millionaire.
You're not talking about Leon.
No.
Pantoja said,
"Need a Ouija board
you're about to get dragged on the TL, bro. You better calm down."
Colby should have brought a Ouija board to the press and was like dissing his dad.
That's an OG bar, but Raw Dog all the way.
Yeah, so just me with Pantoja here. I get what you're saying. I didn't feel that Pantoja was 33, but I guess that's where he's at.
Diego's with you too, bro. Don't worry, you're not on your own.
Yeah, I think
find out after the fight.
Moreno was a very good champion. To take the belt from him in front of a majority Mexican crowd.
I personally think that Monero won that.
It's Moreno, not Monero.
Monero.
This fucker's thinking about pizzas or something.
It's a V8 car.
That's how you say it in French, Canadian. Don't worry about it.
Back, thank you.
So, on to probably the most controversial fight of the year. Leon Edwards versus Colby Covington. That one's at 170 for the welterweight title.
Yeah.
Leon 21-3, Colby 17-3. Edwards is slight favourite at 5-8, with Covington at 13-10. Now, for anyone who's not really been checking out the press conference and stuff like that, Colby was doing his usual sort of shenanigans, but towards the end, brought up Leon Edwards' dad, who was murdered when he was younger, in a fairly distasteful way. Edwards then turned around and launched a bottle at his head, rather accurately, it would be fair to say.
Rather rapidly too.
Yeah, so before we get
no
right into the
hesitation.
picks, where's everybody standing on this one? All fair in love and war, or
Nah, that was off
is
limits.
this a bit too far?
Yeah, that was a bit too far. Yeah. I mean,
was off
you get the thing is, right, so like I said, I put that tweet out earlier on and I've had a lot of fucking Colby dick riders jumping on it. Oh, cry more, will, bro, blah, blah, blah. Right, see if we go back to when all of this started. If you think about mixed martial arts as a whole, it's meant to be a respect, because no, it's the fight game, bro. What do you expect? No, this was not the fight game until Conor McGregor turned up and started talking smack to every motherfucker and making it this what it is now. Yeah, I mean, the social media like blow up. Let's get the clips. Let's
Charles
get all
Hunter
of this
just
shit.
doesn't exist in your world.
Yeah, shut up, Kale. That doesn't count. Yeah, I
She
mean,
wasn't
he
even really a
popped
person at
the
this point.
steroids. He doesn't count. So, like, but he wasn't on the same level as McGregor. McGregor's the one that brought it to what it is now. I just feel like that was well out of order coming out with a comment like that. There's lines, and he fucking crossed that shit.
It's hard to say. I mean, like, I thought it was over the line when he was talking about Usman's dad, but at least Usman's dad, is still alive, right?
Mm-hmm. It's the same with the Masvidal and the kids stuff. Yeah, I mean, don't be talking about the man's kids.
Yeah.
And then when you get sidelined on the fucking street, you go run into the police, bitch made. But then he comes out with a comment like that again. Like,
yeah, I think there's been very few times where like press conferences or things people are saying will make me genuinely feel a bit uncomfortable with the situation. I think the last one was the McGregor-Khabib press conference.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where McGregor was clearly fucking smashed and kept
he was
like
drunk
talking
as
about his
fuck.
dad and trying to make him drink stuff when he's a Muslim. And
Mate, he
At
had
some
he
points-
had whiskey and Charlie coming out his ears.
Yeah.
yeah,
Shouting
I think-
about fucking Ali Abdelaziz asking where he was and fucking, you know what I mean?
I'm down for pretty much any kind of trash talk. But I think when you start making everyone feel uncomfortable, you should realise that Colby 100% deserves to get his head kicked in. Now, I can understand that he might see it as well. If he can unsettle Leon and make him come out of his game plan, he's probably a better chance of winning. So
but
you thought go in with this Masvidal shit.
Look, I think it was too far for sure. But by all means, say it, man. Say it. You can say whatever you want. Like, as far as, do I think it's too far? Sure. But should I think he shouldn't have said it? If he wanted to say it, fucking say it. Just said, like, we're going to find out.
It wasn't
Until
far
there's some
enough,
kind of
bro.
rule.
It wasn't far enough. It's not going to rattle him. It's not enough.
Yeah.
Like, even
But it
with
did.
before with Masvidal, he didn't go. I'm like, why didn't you go further? Why didn't you go so deep? You basically destroyed him on the stage. Like, why don't you bring up names and specific, dates and crazy shit that, like, if you say...
But the thing is, he's playing a bit of a 50-50 game, though, because, it might piss them off and get in the head, and it might make them not be able to stick to the game plan of what they're going in there to do, but it's also, like, a double-edged sword where they could go in there going, I'm actually going to kill this motherfucker.
You've crossed the line, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like,
you've crossed the line, but you haven't touched the goal. That's what he does, basically. He crosses the line. He doesn't cross it enough. Like, I thought he was going to say, even Masvidal, I thought he was going to say his kid's name. Like, I was with so-and-so last week. I'd have been like, oh, man, imagine someone name drop your kid. It's you're going to murder him. You know them ones. It's like, and why didn't he name drop his... I just feel like he pushed him far, but not far enough, where Leon will definitely calm down by Saturday night.
What else can he say, though?
Like, relaxing. He can say his dad's name. He can say the name of his murderer, the day it happened, the reason about the crime. He go much more detailed, much more. It's all on the internet. But
Naz, you're a sick and twisted individual. I think you need some help. Yeah, I mean,
just a quick
wife's name. That would have been. No, he doesn't go
quick
far
segue
enough.
here, boys.
Sorry.
Quick segue here, boys. Wolfang, thank you for reminding me. Guys, if you can, go check out Ola's OnlyFans. He will post 2 dirty feet a month. I think it's only $15.99 a month.
They're not always his dirty feet, but he will post 2 dirty feet a month.
Yeah.
Leroy's.
One is a lie.
Yeah.
Leroy keeps sending them. He doesn't want to, but yeah. So I think everybody's unanimously sort of agreeing that
Yeah, he does.
We would prefer not to see it in the sport, but wait, we're gonna.
I don't know.
do?
I think Kobe's
Yeah.
lose.
No, I don't care about seeing it. You
I
asked me that
like
question
the
too
smack
far.
talk,
You
but I
asked
think
that
there's a
think it was
line.
too far. I said yes, but as in terms of not wanting to see it or see it, totally impartial. You want to say it? Say it. Go ahead. Doesn't affect me.
Yeah, I think it just shows it. It sort of exposes Colby as not as good at this trash talk stuff as he thought he was, because he can't get a reaction other than a negative.
Speaking of which, though, he did live up to the name. Like that whole press conference was chaos.
But it is a stick, though. It's not like, you know what I mean? It's not actually who he is. That's the thing. Like, see, if it was genuinely who you are and that's just what you're doing and what you're saying, sound. But when it's literally a character that you're just portraying on the screen because you think it's going to get you some brownies, like, oh, mate, that's the thing that annoys me the most, I think.
Only some of it's a character. I get you.
That's why
you have to be an asshole to do it anyway. You know what I mean? But he says it's a character.
That's why
you have to be a fucking piece of work to.
It's true.
It's not like him and Leon have had a proper rivalry at any extent. It isn't even like him and Masvidal.
Yeah, but you're talking about money.
The money's not going to change for Colby that much either way. He's already getting in this pay-per-view point stuff.
He's getting pay-per-view points this one.
100%.
Yeah, he would have cashed in any fixed amount. He would have said no, just give me pay-per-view points.
Yeah. All right. So with all that being said,
guys, who have we picked? Yeah.
No one's
picked anybody.
I'm just trying to do that part until you started fucking talking.
Talking about the controversial points of the fight before we fucking get into it. Yeah,
I know. I go right. So, can we make our picks? And Naz goes, "Have we made our picks yet?"
No, yeah. I think
right,
Naz should go first.
Why don't you make
so
a
eager to do it? Yeah.
Come on, Naz. Tell us who you want.
There's a delay here.
The delay's up here.
You're the fucking delay.
They're clapping gunshots, bro.
What did you say? Clapping bum shots?
That's Brixton, fam, not clapping, please.
Shit.
All right. So, anybody want to make a pick?
Well, so listen. I think that Colby's going to...
Who's picking Colby?
Naz, we just want to know who you're picking.
Going to go with his game plan. He's just going to wrestle fuck the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And that game plan's probably going to be pretty successful for him. With that being said, Leon, head kick KO.
One head kick KO in his entire career, and that's what you're going with?
Mate, all day.
McDane.
I want to see shin to chin.
Yeah, right. So in the build up to this, I had Colby. Yeah, I mean, but even after this presser and all the rest of it, now it's kind of swayed me a little bit of thinking it's probably going to go the distance, probably going to go the 5 rounds. I've said what Leroy's just said before. He's going to try and wrestle fuck the life out of him. He's probably going to have more success than Usman did, given Usman's knees were shot in the last 2 fights as well. Yeah. So, fucking hell.
It's a tough one.
It is a tough one. I'm going Leon by decision. I think he'll outstrike him. I think he'll be able to get it back to the feet. Colby will have success taking him down to the ground, but I think Leon's going to be able to get back up and outstrike him on the feet. Even though Colby's apparently a fucking cardio machine, but couldn't blow out 3 birthday candles on a cake.
You and your one-liners, man.
Jordan, who you got?
Strong opinions on that one then. Me, I'm
not at all. Quite impartial.
Even now, feel a bit stuck on this one. But Colby seems like the anti-Leon fighter. You know what I mean? It's high pressure. He's got better striking than Usman, if not less dangerous. And his chain wrestling's a bit more relentless. So it feels like this is set up for Colby. With that being said, Leon, I don't know, he's getting more convincing each fight as champion. So I think I'm going to stick with Leon for this one.
Have you ever seen Leon in person as well? He's a big dude, by the way. Big dude.
Yeah, it's probably walking around 190.
He's a weight class above.
200.
Mate, he's fucking massive.
Weight class above Colby.
I've met his brother as well, Fabian.
Right, okay. He's a big dude as well.
Big
Well,
dude,
I seen him at Cage Warriors, like, but even from afar, you could see he was fucking big. You know what I mean? But Leon came up to the bar when we were at the Hilton after London in July, and he bumped into Sean, which made Sean bump into me, which made me bump into my cousin Robbie, and he almost took all three of us down with a shoulder barge trying to get a pint. And I was like, "Fucking hell, that dude's massive, isn't he? Like, unbelievable."
What, knocking over three fellas?
We're knocking over three fellas with one shoulder trying to get a pint of Stella.
Three fellas or three feathers?
Probably feathers at that point. Had about 10 pints.
We'd always knocked over three fellas in one evening, but that's a different thing.
Again, you can get that on Ola's OnlyFans.
Ah, shit.
Right now, you've been holding your fucking dick hostage here. Are you going to give us it yet?
Oh, yeah. Come on. Where were you on 9/11, Naz?
Man. They basically said it for me, man. He the only way he could beat him was if Leon was not 100%. Yeah, and he couldn't. I feel like he couldn't push him there with yesterday. What he done yesterday, it wasn't enough. I'm sure Leon feels happy enough that he dashed something at him. He's like 1-1 in his mind. So I'm gonna give it to Leon as well. And I don't think it's gonna be decision. I reckon he's gonna finish him. But it's gonna be like an elbow or something towards the back of the head. Like, remember, this guy, he can make lightweight. He's always said he can make lightweight. Leon Edwards should be fighting at middleweight at this stage. So there's like a weight class difference between them. And you know, cardio means nothing if the other person's not known for bad cardio. So therefore, it looks like an easy Leon fight. And yeah, he had his last day to win. It was yesterday. He almost went there, but he didn't go all the way there. So Leon Edwards by
lead aid inbound.
Yeah, I think we've got a raid coming in there. 26 has just jumped up to.
Oh, shout out to Lee Gunner.
As always.
And everyone who's jumping in on board. I appreciate it. Smash that like, hit the subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a comment. It definitely helps out. Shit, boys, there's all the picks. Anyway, Ola went with Leon as well.
Want to chin you? Who's the want to chin?
Everyone with Leon Edwards. Bloody hell. Well, it is a British MMA show.
Nice one, Harry, bro. Just jumped up. 69 viewers. What's happening, people? Hope everyone's had a wicked week.
Last time,
massive shout out to Lee
Lee
Gunner
was
here,
fucking steaming watching the Francis Ngannou fight.
And so, guys, did we even touch on the whole Ian Gary thing?
Oh fuck, no.
No, we didn't. We actually missed that completely. So he was on a phone call today with was it Adam Catterall and what's the other dude's name?
So I spoke to Ian Gary's missus. She sent her best wishes.
Right, okay. Is that why you keep cutting off on the stream? Because you're telling you what you can and can't say.
All right, everybody, give me a second here. Just because a bunch of football fans coming in that might not know what we're talking about. UFC, Ian Gary is a sort of 20-something fighter, got a 40-something woman who wrote a book called How to Be a Wag.
Pride of Ireland.
So since then, he's been saying he isn't going to go to press conferences because family reasons, and then all of a sudden this week he catches pneumonia. Some people are raising their eyebrows, thinking he just doesn't want to fight. Maybe his wife told him not to. So yeah, just catching everybody up. Basically, Ian Gary's a cock that we're all going to make fun of now.
Yeah, this will chase him his entire career now. This will chase him.
Yeah, he's never getting away from this, is he? He's never going to get way down at all.
So he handled it wrong. Like, he should have stood up straight away and
leaned into it.
Yeah, either leaned into it or just went, look at my record, this, that, and the rest. But instead he blocked people and just refused to comment.
Yeah, disabled comments on his Twitter, and you know what I mean.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just how it goes. Shout out to Lee. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
as always.
Absolute legend. And everyone who's jumping in, guys, appreciate it. Yeah, so we're doing the work tomorrow. So if anyone's staying up, are you guys on it?
I think I can make it.
Nice.
I'm not going to make it. I'm going to my mate's house to watch the fights.
You got mates?
I've got mates. I've got one mate.
Can you introduce me to
mate's house? Yeah. Got mates. I could do with mates.
Leroy wants
to mates of mine that watch fights at 4 a.m. are with their best friend Charlie.
Hey.
Watching with Charlie. Yeah, I'll be there.
That's Naz's only friend at this point. He just hops me country to country.
Ola wasn't able to
bet
make
he's
it
only
today, but
fans.
he'll be there to the watch along tomorrow.
Yep.
Do you know what? I might jump in on my phone at some point. Depends how wrecked I am.
Come say g'day. Naz, you in?
Yeah, definitely.
Wolfang
Yeah,
for sure.
I should be down. Oh, I'm gonna watch the fight anyway. I'm gonna be here actively up watching that fight, fam. Of course, man. Leon Edwards, brother. I'm saying that's
I'm
my
gonna
boy.
watch Leon Edwards
Go on.
head kick the shit out of bloody Colby Covington. Gonna watch Tony Ferguson get a W. Shavkat unfortunately ruined Wonder Boy. Hopefully Cody gets a win.
So did everybody pick a fight for Colby and Leon there?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh,
Naz,
did you? The bonuses.
You got
Oh, yeah, we
yeah,
haven't
but
done
I
bonuses at all.
Leon to finish him.
We've got all that.
To finish him.
Yeah, so is that your what? Why is that relevant? We're on to bonuses now,
Because
Naz.
I reckon
Fucking
he's get the
shape up,
bonus for
mate.
that finish. Oi,
Alright,
that's
so-
last segue. I reckon get the bonus for finish
Alright.
against Leon. He's gonna get performance of the night.
Wolfang,
bonus
I want Tony to
against
win
Colby,
as well,
sorry.
man. I'm hoping he comes through.
All right, so Naz is going with Leon for performance, and you got on fight of the night.
No, I'm going for performance again, which is to be Shavkat on Wonder Boy for the first time to get performed upon.
Shout.
All right, I think
That sounded so wrong.
Just so everyone's on the same page, fight of the night for Ola is going to be Pantoja versus Royval, the co-main for the flyweight title. And he also got Shavkat Rakhmonov for the performance of the night, which I think is an easy one.
yeah, I think I'm going to go elsewhere. I'm taking Tony, and Cody Garbrandt.
For what?
For what?
Both performances.
Yeah, buddy, I love it.
Not even
Mix it
fight
up
of the
a bit.
night.
No fight.
Who the
Not
hell
fight
is
of the night.
this guy? You crazy?
I'm with Jordan. Can't stand
Cody
Colby
no
when
love.
he gets knocked out. Yeah, by Leon's chin connecting with his chin. Boom!
Headshots.
Fucking send it.
Yep. McDane.
Pantoja and Royval for fight of the night.
Yep.
And do you know what? I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to go with Bryce
Okay,
Mitchell for
Lola.
performance.
Yeah, Bryce Mitchell.
All right.
It's hard to pick because there's so many
Oh,
fucking good
Bryce
names
Mitchell.
on this card.
I know, mate. It's such a banger of a card. It can go
It's
anywhere.
just
Like
stacked.
Dana's going to be skint just before Christmas.
Yeah,
You
but
got Cody Garbrandt on the prelims. You know the
All the
card is
finishes.
just stacked.
Yep.
And that's after we lost Vicente Luque versus Ian Gary. It's still a stacked
Yeah.
card.
So let's throw that in as a bonus pick. The fight ain't happening, but where were you boys at with that one? What were you thinking? Who was taking it?
Ian Gary.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm getting like Ian Gary
No. Ian
is someone
Gary
who looked
was
awful in his
mentally
first few
broken.
fights. But what we
I mean, look at Wonder Boy versus Vincente Luque. What Wonder Boy was able to do to him. Sat him down
Yeah.
with the rangy kicks. Ian's got the range. He's got the speed. I think it would have been a very much similar kind of style fight. It would have gone along. One to the chin, then head to the pokies.
Yeah.
Flames, you can come back, bro.
I think that's where Charlie's hanging out too, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
who
Rat
you got?
Army. Someone's saying Rat Army in the chat. Is that something to believe?
Punky Uppy, Rat Army. I think that's going to be. I think he's talking about Colby.
I thought that was Lee Gunner.
It's Lee's guys, Lee's army.
Yeah, it's Lee
Rat
Gunner
Army is
reference.
known for that, man.
Right. Okay.
All right. So yeah. Other than unless Leroy wants to try and set up
Yeah, I
like
mean, we
a
need some of that.
show for the whole, you know how like a roundup of the year type show, best moments of the year show.
So
Don't know if we get one.
I'm in the middle of
Yeah,
making
maybe.
a award show, but it's for all the fighters that we've had on. So how their years have stacked up, and fighter of the year, coach of the year, shit like that. So maybe I should do someone better.
Have you finished that appreciation picture that you were putting together where you had us all sending nudes?
That's
Or was that just for personal use?
That's for the private collection.
Right. Okay.
It's called a calendar. It's called a
It goes on my fridge.
Is it Naz's dirty feet on his fridge? You know what I mean?
So again,
Buried in the
guys,
sand with a
one more
pinky
time,
coming out.
make sure you subscribe to All Odds OnlyFans. That's 2 dirty feet pics a month. That's 2 feet twice a month.
Wait, is that 2 pairs or is it just like
2 left
one
feet.
individual? Oh, sweet.
No, Leroy's
Damn
trying
right.
to say he's into dwarf's feet, I think. Not sure. Just into short.
And again, Leroy repping that Eric's gear. Shout out to Eric's and Richard Ragg. You know what I mean?
Richard Ragg, yeah.
If anybody that's on here that likes to train or does any kind of workout at the gym or anything, get yourself onto the Eric's Gear website and get yourself some decent merch there.
But you're starting to sound like these fucking. You're starting to sound like Nate Diaz after he wins a fight, fucking shouting at your whole teams and come on, you fucker.
Listen, all we know for sure is that Leon is going to be everything that Tottenham wishes they were.
Oh, good job. There's nobody that supports Tottenham in the chat.
It's literally right there, man.
All right, guys.
No, you know what? Yeah, he's supposed to Aston Villa. You know, Leon is supposed to Aston Villa. Him and his brothers, so they must be laughing right now.
Well, listen, if you're keen to just hang about and talk about football, I'm down.
All right, boys.
Well,
I'm going to wrap it
about
up.
fighters, football teams. Leon Edwards,
Yep.
Tom Aspinall's supposed to be
All right.
fighting. He's an idiot.
Right, Naz, give us a second here to fucking
I'm
do
joking.
this. All right, so tomorrow,
The delay.
3 a.m., the watch along. I believe Ola's going to be there. I'm going to try and hop in. Leroy,
I
he'll
will be
probably be
there.
around. McDane's going to be drunk, but he'll try and join in. So yeah, everybody make sure they've dropped a like, subscribe, and until next week, peace out. Oh, not next week, is it? We don't have a next week.
No, this is the last one of the year. So everybody have a great Christmas, have a great New Year. If you don't manage to make it to the watch along tomorrow, but
I mean, hopefully
We'll do no
we can
watch, no?
organize. Yeah, hopefully we can organize something to get us all together by the end of the year. But
yeah,
if not,
It'll be a
Ola
surprise.
is
pop-up.
the champion. So yeah,
Yeah,
we're waiting
I mean,
to sort
I'm
of try and-
probably gonna try to put something together anyway. So we'll see. Thank you for everyone jumping in. Smash that like, hit the subscribe button. Thank you, gentlemen, for an awesome year. 2024 is going to be even better.
I'm coming for
Peace
gold,
out,
babe.
everybody.
Peace.